How to fix FIFA 17 system cannot find the file specified. Welcome back to Teknobalta. During our recent deep dive diagnostics, our technical team investigated the frustrating FIFA 17 error where the system cannot find the specified file during launch. We have thoroughly tested every underlying cause for this execution failure and compiled the definitive list of solutions. Teknobalta's analysis revealed that the most common trigger is aggressive antivirus software, silently moving critical game executable files to quarantine during installation. We confirmed that opening your security software's protection history and restoring the flagged executable immediately resolves the core missing file issue. To prevent this deletion from happening again upon your next system reboot, you must explicitly whitelist the game folder. Navigate to Windows Security, access the virus and threat protection settings, and add the entire FIFA 17 installation directory as a permanent exclusion. If you are utilizing third-party security suites, our testing showed that they often override standard Windows policies. You need to access the specific exceptions menu within your third-party firewall or antivirus, and whitelist the primary launcher executable manually. Sometimes the installation archive itself is missing the file before extraction even begins due to a fragmented download. We highly recommend forcing a rehash or file verification of your initial installation package to ensure all binary data is completely downloaded. If the required files were permanently deleted rather than quarantined, you will need to perform a completely fresh installation. Our technical team advises temporarily disabling all real-time protection layers entirely before initiating the setup wizard. Even with all files present, Windows User Account Control can block the game from reading specific directory paths. Right-click the game executable, navigate to the Compatibility tab, and permanently check the box to run the program as an administrator. FIFA 17 was engineered for older architectural environments and can struggle with modern operating system process handling. Adjusting the compatibility mode to target Windows 8 or Windows 7 often circumvents these strict pathfinding limitations. The engine relies heavily on legacy DirectX libraries that are not always bundled natively with the latest Windows builds. Downloading the DirectX end-user Runtime web installer from Microsoft will inject the missing graphical API files required for launch. A missing Runtime library frequently masks itself under the generic file not found error prompt. You must install the complete suite of Visual C++ Redistributables, specifically focusing on the 2012, 2013, and 2015-2022 x64 packages. Corrupted registry keys from previous failed installations can misdirect the executable search path away from the actual game folder. Using a trusted registry cleaner or manually purging leftover game registry entries can safely reset the directory mapping. Outdated display drivers can cause the initialization sequence to crash when attempting to call specific rendering files. We recommend using Display Driver Uninstaller in safe mode to completely wipe your graphics drivers before installing the latest version. Fundamental Windows corruption can prevent applications from accessing perfectly healthy local storage drives. Open an elevated command prompt and execute the System File Checker command to automatically repair compromised operating system architecture. If the standard file checker fails to resolve the OS image integrity, deployment, running the DISM online cleanup and restore health command will pull fresh replacement files directly from Windows Update servers. The game engine's directory parser is notoriously sensitive to special characters or excessively long folder names. Ensure your installation path is kept short and contains only standard English alphanumeric characters on your primary local drive. If the game is installed on a secondary drive with restrictive security policies, the system account may lack read execution rights. Modifying the folder properties to grant full control to the local user profile will eliminate these silent permission blockages. Insufficient virtual memory allocation can cause heavy game assets to fail to load into RAM, triggering a missing file timeout. Manually setting your system's page file size to at least 1.5 times your physical RAM capacity provides necessary breathing room. Intrusive third-party overlays from recording software or chat clients can hook into the executable and disrupt the file loading sequence. Completely disable any overlays from Discord, GeForce Experience, or similar background applications before launching the game. Unnecessary startup services often conflict with legacy game architecture or local file verification modules. Performing a clean boot by disabling all non-Microsoft services through the System Configuration tool will isolate the problematic background process. Crucial security patches and storage controller updates are frequently pushed through the standard Windows Update channel. Ensuring your operating system is fully up to date guarantees maximum compatibility with legacy storage requests. Finally, if all software-level fixes fail, the issue may stem from physical bad sectors on your storage drive. Running a comprehensive disk check utility will identify and remap failing sectors that are preventing the file from being read. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more.